Hi, this is your girl Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm coming to you with another video for February 2016 to give you your love reading for the month, okay? And it's going to be a 4-card spread, and I'm going to show you the decks that I'll be using in your reading today. The first one will be the tarot deck is going to be the Dreamer's Journal. And then I'm going to read you 2 oracle cards. One is going to be from the Grace cards, oracle cards. They're by Cheryl Richardson. And then I'm going to be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. Okay. Now, first of all, I'd like to thank you all for subscribing to my channel and viewing my videos and making all those wonderful, beautiful comments that you make, and for sharing and for caring. And I really appreciate it. If I haven't gotten to you to reply back to your messages, please forgive me, because my calendar is sitting right up here. I can just show it to you where it's just been I've been so busy. I am just surprised that I'm sitting here right now making these monthly videos. I really am. I didn't think I was going to make it. Honestly, I didn't. But thank God, I did. And because, there's some messages that need to be getting out here for the audience that comes to view my channel. I'd love to hear my messages that I get from spirit, because I am spiritual. I read the cards spiritually. I let the angel guides take over and say what they have to say and do what they have to do in these readings, okay? I also want to let you know that just one thing, and then I'm not going to drag it on. I just want the people that out there sometimes that ask what am I reading for, because they heard a sign of a different sign up than what the caption says. Well, if the caption's up there saying, like, I'm getting ready to read for Leo now, and say during the reading I make a mistake and say another sign, it's either one or two things. As I'm telling everybody in all the 12 signs that I'm reading for this part. Either spirit has something to say to one of you. Say if I'm talking about Leo and I blurt out another sign, either that's a sign to somebody out there, maybe not some Leo out there that they can resonate with why I said that, or it could be the sun, moon, or rising, or it could be I just made a mistake. Either one of those 3. So please stop asking me what sign is for, and take it for whatever those 3 reasons that I give. Don't put no more asking me what sign it is that I'm reading for down there, when you clearly can see it up in the caption, and can take into consideration of those 3 things I just told you about. And if I keep seeing that, I'm going to block them. I'm going to block it out. You're going to have to block you out of the seeing the videos, because that's just like the inappropriate. I don't have time for those type of that nonsense, because we all got good common sense here. We're all grown adults, and we don't need to be acting like that. I'm not going to have no silliness, and no I don't want to be taking my time out reading no silliness like that, or even reply to it. I'm not going to reply to any silliness or any negativity. I'm just going to block you out, plain and simple as that. This is my channel, and I'm telling you, and I'm asking you not to ask that question anymore on any of my channel, because there's no need for it, because of those 3 reasons that I gave you why that may have occurred, okay? So you've been told, you've been warned. Please take heed. Other than that, all my people that's been commenting are very beautiful, very wonderful people, very spiritual people. I can tell that, because you don't ask no questions like that. You kind of have good common sense to know that I either made a mistake, or it has something to do with a person in that reading that's listening to the video. Point blank. They don't ask me nothing like that. They give me very good compliment, and I really appreciate that, because it makes me feel as though I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing by going by my guides, not by what everybody else goes by. This is my channel. This is what I've been led to do. This is what I was put on this earth to do, and I'm going to do a good job of it for my audience, for people. I want to help people. Because I love people just as well as the Most High God does. I love people, and I don't like to see people in pain because I'm very empathic. I used to take on people's pain, but now I've gotten in control of that. It took me a long time to get here where I'm at, and I want you guys to get here. I want you guys to get in that place where you're peaceful, where you're at peace with yourself, where you love yourself, and where when you're going to be overflow with so much joy and happiness from the Most High God, what He has to give you. He's going to show you how to be loved on. If you just give Him the opportunity and open up your heart for it, He's going to show you how to be loved. And then He's going to put you in the hands of somebody that's going to love you just as well as what He showed you. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's how that's going to work, okay? So take heed. Please stop leaving those whoever that caption is that I'm reading for, that's who I'm reading for. If I made a mistake and said somebody else's sign, come on now. Give us a break here. We make mistakes, things like that happen sometimes. Or like I said, it could be a spiritual thing to where spirit was talking to somebody out there, and it may pertain to their sun, moon, or rising or something. Whatever spirit says it to be, that's what it's going to be. So don't ask any more questions like that, or I'm going to just block it out. Other than that, I'm very, very happy with my subscribers. I'm very happy with the comments that you make. And like I said, I try to get back to you. It was hard this month because of all the readings that I had to do. I wish I could turn this thing and show you that calendar up there. It's doggone filled up, and I really didn't think I was going to make it to do these readings. I really didn't. But things just all of a sudden just calmed down. It may have been the Most High just saying, it's time to calm down now. It's time to get your readings out there. I got some people that I need to talk to. So that's what he done, okay? So I'm actually going to let you know that with this crystal that I have here, I've been showing you maybe in my last videos about having purple, how it gives out power, protection, discernment, things like that. Well, I discovered that I could see things in it. I picked this thing up for one day, just sitting there. I never looked at it as hard as I looked at it that one day. For some reason, something inside of me, must have been the spirit guides, may have been the Most High God spirit, just saying, pick that thing up. I want you to look at it. Because I've been praying for, to keep I want my channel to be, I want it to be of the Most High God and keep, things were spiritual, but I want it to be challenging and different. I want to step outside the box on it, but still remain who the boss is and where the messages are coming from. So he allowed me to see things inside this crystal right here. I mean, I saw people, I saw things, I see words, I see messages, all kind of things in this crystal. And I am so excited. I just couldn't wait to do these videos once I did it. And I said, oh my God, I got kind of stuck. I kind of was like getting stuck to like, should I do it? What if I don't see nothing? What if I don't do? Every reading I have done, I've been seeing something out of it, putting the word out in the reading. That's why I'm not going to shuffle these cards. I'm going to shuffle them right here online so you can see what I'm talking about. That with the messages or whatever I get out of this crystal, I call them crystal notes. We're going to call them crystal notes. And how it's going to blend in with the reading. That's why I'm going to shuffle these so you can see me shuffle them. So some people have some thoughts of, people making up stuff and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to show you live here on camera what Most High God has done for me, okay? And I am so appreciative of it, and I'm going to share it with you guys, okay? So if you don't mind just giving me a few minutes so I can channel in and take my deep breath, please be a little patient with me on this one, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. This is for the sign of Leo for January 2016, the month of January. The month of February 2016. And what I'm getting out of here, I'm calling it crystal notes. What I can see here is two, like a couple or like a married, mainly married, because I'm seeing a woman that's dressed like in a wedding dress or something. And then I'm seeing another person that's like normal, or but they're a couple. They both of them are a couple, but I'm guessing one couple is a married couple, and the other is just a relationship, like they're in a relationship together. That's what it looks like to me. Is one couple is married, and the other one that's in plain kind of clothing, or two people are in a relationship, because there's two people, one in a wedding dress, and then there's the man and the woman, or the woman, and then the other one is just in plain clothing, but they're with somebody. Like, you can tell they together by the way they're acting. And it's saying, now I'm getting a message coming in saying there may be some kind of strife or something going on in some of you Leo's life, that's maybe going on now or coming up. Some kind of strife, or somebody's feeling some kind of way. I'm picking up more of a male marriage first, and then I'm looking at the second ones. They like after the marriage. There's the second two couple that's regular clothing, but they're a couple that there's some kind of strife or something coming up that's gonna need somebody's attention. And I'm first off looking at the man. It's like it's focusing on the men, both of the men first, and then it looks like they're trying to get some kind of attention from the woman, or the women are trying to get the attention from the man. They got something very important to say, and they're saying that you need to listen. You need to listen to what they're saying. That's what I saw in that crystal there. They was trying to like get your attention, and saying, there's something going on, some kind of strife or something going on with inside of them, and they need your attention like right then and there. And they're saying it's of urgency that you give them that attention, or hear them out. Hear what they got to say. That's what I pick up on that, what I saw. Okay, so, and then now we're going to shuffle the cards, and see how this story plays out, because on all the videos that I did with that crystal note, the cards verified everything. It was like confirmation on everything. That's why I really feel I'm so happy that I discovered this, because it's like I feel confident in it too, that because every reading I've done, it's come out to be. And that's why I said I'm shuffling them online, so you can see that I'm not picking it. And because some people will think like that, oh, you're just setting up this reading, but I'm not. So that's why I'm doing it online, for people who think that type of way. And all I'm doing is just turning. Some of these cards are turned different directions. I wonder why. Okay. Trying to watch my dog here. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's like my last reading, which was Sagittarius, I had an emotional moment there, and I'm still trying to get myself together from that. I had to stop taping for a minute, so and I'm still pulling myself together. It was very emotional for me. So I'm just pulling. I should have done this before I even aired in, because I'm like wasting you guys' time, and I don't want to do that. So I'm sorry. Excuse me for a moment. Trying to get them all the same direction. That's what I'm doing. Because they just kind of like, I just sat them down from the last reading I did, because I was crying and all this kind of stuff, and I just threw the cards down and just went out in the bathroom and got some tissue and stuff like that. So I apologize. I forgot to clean this mess up before I tuned you guys in. Sorry about that. So just give me a few minutes to shuffle. There's one that popped out there. Two popped out. I'm going to pick 4. Last month I had an extended reading for celebration of the holidays and the new year, and all my beautiful subscribers and people who view my videos, and all of you made your prayers that you made for my brother and things like that. I extended the reading because of that, and to show my appreciation. And I'm actually going to be doing another special that's going to be coming up. So you're going to need to be subscribed in order to be a part of it. I'm going to be giving away some gifts, some really nice gifts and things, jewelry, cards, readings. And I'll you put a video out, and like I said, you have to be subscribed in order to find out about what's get ready to go on. It's going to be something very, very nice, and that's just still, like I said, showing my appreciation for my audience, because I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your maturity. I appreciate you wanting the help that the Most High God has to offer you, and his angel guides are giving you. I really do appreciate. I appreciate each and every one who called in for a personal reading with me. There's one that fell out too. I really appreciate all that, and I love each and every one of you, and I wish all of you the best, all the love in the world for 2016. I really do. Here's one that just was coming out. All right then. So we got the crystal note when I told you about that, and let's see what goes on as we read the cards that comes out. Okay, and the first card I got was Judgment. So that kind of adds up to about, you know, a spouse, a couple, or a married couple or something like that. There's something troubling, and they feel like they need your full attention and the listening to whatever the trouble is. It's going to bring on some type of judgment or some type of, you know, some type of self-awareness, maybe some kind of a wake-up call. I'm getting some kind of judgment, you know, some kind of a decision, you know, a decision making. And you really have to listen to this person because it's of urgency, because this is a major arcana card. See, when the major arcana cards come up, it outweighs anything else. That means this is what they really want you to pay attention to. Just as the crystal note said, there's couples out there that need to listen to their mate about something, and it's of urgency. No matter what it is, no matter how your day's been, no matter what it is that you want to do, they want you to stop and take the time to listen to what they have to say. It's of urgency, whatever it is for a lot of you Leos out there. Or they could be talking about it's you, yourself. You know, and this goes for male and female, but in the crystal, I've seen a lot of males in this situation to where somebody's trying to get your attention. I feel like some of you, you know, are being like, when your spouse tries to talk to you, you get silly acting, and or try to play it off or joke it off or something like that, and they're being very, very serious. There's something going on that they really need your attention on, because it's going to be of judgment, of decision. Something comes down. Maybe there's something that you have to look into for them. Something of urgency. They need your attention, so listen to them. If this is you, Leo, doing this to ignoring your partner or making jokes or thinking everything is funny or something like that, I'm getting from spirit for some reason. I keep getting that. And you're not paying attention to what this person is trying to say, and it's bringing on strife. They said, let go of whatever it is that you're doing, and when they start talking, you need to start listening, because it's judgment time. Okay? And then we have the Three of Pentacles here. You see that? Okay, this is going in the second week of February for you Leos. Okay, when I'm looking at this, it's telling me, you know, some of you couples out there, maybe, you know, it may have something to do with something that happened in the past. and it may be brought forth into the future. And that's why there's judgment here. That's why you need to listen to whatever your partner is trying to say to you, or your partner needs to listen what you're trying to say to them. It may have something to do with the past, or it may have something to do with 3 people or children or something like that, maybe play a part in it. Or it could be something where it's going to be like, it has to do with some kind of um maybe they want to tell you that they seeing somebody else. Maybe they're not satisfied at home. Maybe they're trying to tell you they're not satisfied because of the, major arcana card of the judgment, which made, some kind of decision. Maybe they have to tell you about a decision that they've come to, and you need to hear them out. They may, maybe there's something they have to let out and tell you that's been in secret, and they want to let it out, and then let the judgment take its hand in whatever the ending results may be. That could be something for some of you Leos out there, men and women. Or it could be maybe um, somebody might have an addiction with, money problems, because this is a pentacle card. Maybe the spouse may have went out and overspent some money, and maybe there's money that disappeared and they probably feel bad about it. Or maybe they want to talk about, to your spouse about a business or growing a business, or maybe something's going on in the business if you partake in a business together, and somebody needs to know something. Maybe they're trying to tell you something and you just not listening. You need to take on a listening ear so you can find out what this is all about right here. Because somebody's trying to confront you and be honest and open about whatever the situation is, and it's is of urgency. Yep. And then we get the 4 of Cups, okay? And if you can look at that person, they are disgusted. They're disgusted. Nobody, they're sitting there all by themselves, and they're like, there's 3 cups right here, and the cups are full. It looks like they're full. But in the background here is something else is being offered to them, but they're ignoring. See how the crystal note takes part in this, how it's coming out in this as being the story, how the story is just being coming together as a story, as what was in the crystal note about, somebody's ignoring somebody. They got something on their mind. And look, they're disgusted. And I told you it's mostly for the males that's doing this, not paying attention to what's going on with their either their wife or their significant other. And they are getting disgusted. They're getting depressed. It's to where they don't even want to be, almost not even want to be bothered. It's like they just going off to themselves, like, and thinking. They may have some offerings. They're emotional also. They're getting very emotional over this situation because they have something they need to get off of their chest. Come on, Leos, listen to them. Listen to them. And if it's your partner, and you have this going on, you tell them, you be serious, and you just say, look, I need you to listen to me right now. There's something that I need to fess up to because of the judgment. That's major. It's important. Or whatever the information is important, and it's going to be a deal breaker. Whatever it is that they have to say. So let's listen to what they got to say. And this person may be of an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, because it's pentacles. This person could be of an earth sign that we're talking about here. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, this is a cup sign. I'm sorry, they could be I'm sorry, they could be Pisces. Let's see, Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, a water sign, or it could just be the energies. I'm picking up more of the energies of the cups because of the not paying not listening, the not listening to what somebody has to say that's important regarding an issue that's going to cause judgment, and they're ready to face the judgment, whatever it is, but they need to get your attention, and they need to get this off their chest. They need to get it off badly because it's putting them in a depressed state. You know, their emotions are running high, and you know, they're kind of, it's like eating them up inside. If you look at that, you know, it's like they feel out in the cold, alone, loneliness. Even if those cups they see in front of them are full, they're not even paying them any attention, and they're trying to say, pay attention and listen to what they need to say to you. This one, the three of Pentacles, is what I meant about an earth sign. It could be an earth sign, and or the sun, or maybe the characteristics. You know, maybe they're in their natal chart somewhere or like that. And then there's emotions here. I'm picking up more on emotions with the cup rather than I am a sign, but it could be for some of you Leos a sign of a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And for the Pentacle, it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that may be taken apart here, taken apart here. It could be between two people. It could be, you know, a partnership here. One may be of earth and one may be of water, but there's some issues going on. There's something that needs to be said, and it needs to be said out so it can come to a conclusion. Something has to be let out so it can come to a conclusion. And see what it is. See the Seven of Swords. Now, what does it look like that person doing right there? It looks like they're trying to get away with something, or stealing or something like that. You know, trying to take everything for themselves and just get away with it. That's why you need to pay attention, Leo, or this could be you Leos trying to do this. And this person wants to talk to you about this. It may have something to do with maybe took some money out of the account that you wasn't supposed to, or something. And it's a business account between a married couple, or a couple that go together or something, or been together for a while. Or maybe that person may have because it's a sword card, so it's it's about it could be a air sign, you know, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's some characters in here that and there's something going on with couples or married, and most of them is about the men in this marriage or relationship. That something's going on here that needs to be having attention to before some stealing or something, or somebody may want to fess up that they stole something or took something of somebody's, or they have to it's confession to me. This is all what's coming to me is confession. There's some kind of confession that needs to be brought out front so things could be judged properly, or ends properly, or begins properly. It just depends on what situation or what Leo here that we're talking about. Or if we're talking about Leos, some of you Leos mates. And this could be male or female, but like I said, I picked up a lot of energy from men, the men in the relationship not paying attention to their mate, that they're trying to tell them something. They're trying to tell them something, and I think it's some kind of warning. It's some kind of warning, and maybe something that they saw, something that they heard that has your benefit, that, you know, it's of your benefit to listen so you can be okay, so you can come out in judgment okay. If there's any type of judgment in the relationship, may be judged. What you're doing may be judged, because this is a card of the liar, stealer, cheater card. So either there's a liar, there's a cheater, or there's a theft involved in this relationship here. Somebody's not happy at all, or somebody could have found out about a relationship of somebody else, because I'm seeing, like I said, it's because of them bringing out the women, as I just said, because I said I'm feeling from the crystal that I seen more, you know, like it was more on the man side. That's why all these cups I mean, all these cards here are nothing but women on them. Even though I am talking, you know, it could be male or female. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, what I seen in the crystal is that it seemed like it was more men that wasn't paying attention to this woman, or see how they're all women. But we go, you know, it's a love reading, so we're going to go with the man and the woman. It doesn't matter, but I believe just maybe the majority of them are men that's not paying attention to their mate or their husband, wife, or something of that nature. And see, they may end up just taking what they want. If you don't listen, something in here they may just take, or somebody, they may know that somebody's taking something that's around you. It could be a family member. It could be a business partnership. It could be anything. They could have heard something over the phone and they trying to tell you, and you're just like, you know, up in the clouds about everything, or acting like everything is okay when there's an urgency here because of the judgment. It's of urgency. And you know, the crystal note said they want you need to listen. It's time to sit down and start getting serious and listen to what this person has to say to you, because it's really of urgency, because something bad can happen out of it if you don't. That's that with that. And that makes perfect sense along with the note that I seen in the crystal note. That made perfect sense. Okay, now we're going to get into the grace cards and see what they have to say to us Leos. I mean, you Leos, or us Leos. To you Leos, we're going to see what the grace cards say. And excuse me for my silence while I shuffle. I'd like to get a good shuffle out of them, being that, you know, we read back to back here, making these videos. So we want to make sure we don't be picking the same thing for each sign. And so far, there hasn't been that I noticed. I haven't noticed any of them being the same. And in the crystal notes, it's not going to be the same, because that's just showing me things like it's not going to be the same for each sign at all. Just one more round, you guys, and I'm ready to roll. Rock and roll. Okay, this one's sticking out. Let's go and see what that says. Okay, for your grace card, it's saying, look, Leos, or, you know, Leo's partners, Leos, and it's a woman again, but we, you know, it is for men and women, but it's majority. These women are trying to tell you something. Your partner or your wife, Leos, are trying to tell you something, and a small amount of the women Leos are dealing with, the Leos are trying to tell you something. Okay, it's the Leos that may be trying to tell you something. It says, manage your mind. When we direct our thoughts and words toward the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. Let me see, what can I go back here with that reminds me of this? Judgment. It's the same thing to me anyway. That's what I'm picking up. It's the same doggone thing. Somebody trying to tell you something. Kind of reminds me of that song that came out on The Color Purple. The Lord is trying to tell you something, and you need to listen. It's time to it's listening time. It's time to shut everything down and listen. Be mindful. Be mindful of what this person is trying to tell you. Be mindful of what they're trying to tell you. Some of you Leos out there. Okay, be mindful, please, before something goes wrong. Okay, now we're on our last card, oracle card here. Excuse my silence as I shuffle. All right, this one looks like it popping. All right, so for your vintage wisdom oracle card, it's this: balance. It's time to play the balancing act, you know, of what's going on in this situation. Because if you just settle down and listen to what this person is trying to tell you, it will bring on balance. The balance of be back in to whatever's torn apart or whatever's going on with this person. But you're just going to have to sit down and just listen. No matter what you're doing, if they're trying to talk to you, shut down whatever you're doing and just pay attention and listen to what they're saying, so balance and harmony can come back in the relationship. Okay, for a lot of you Leos out there, especially you men. Okay, and that's going to be it with the reading. I hope you enjoyed that, you Leos out there. I really do. I hope you enjoyed the crystal note, because it all came together as one, and that's been happening in every reading that I have done. So I'm really, really, really confident over that now, and so grateful that, you know, the Most High God has given me the gift to do this different things. That's just blowing my mind. Really, it really is. So I'm grateful and I'm honored and I'm glad there's more ways to get messages to you guys, or stronger messages, you know, direct messages that you guys can get to make things different and better in your life. So I want to thank you all for tuning in on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like, comment. Love all you guys. I love you all. And I feel so blessed right now for having you all subscribe to me. The numbers just keep rising and rising, and I'm so humbled and so filled with gratitude that I could be of service to you. You know, being of service to you is I'm being service. I'm giving you what I'm feeling right now, and that's total happiness. Um, um, and I feel loved. You know, I just feel loved. I do. I feel loved because I gave myself, I got out of my own way. And when I got out of my own way and let God is loving on me like no other. It's going to be hard to have, but he's going to have to be the one that bring me my next mate, because what I can't accept no less than what the Most High God has been showing me and doing for me and giving to me and showing me my worth, you know, showing me my worth. So somebody's gonna be, he's gonna have to be the one to bring on that mate, because he's the only one that know what make me happy now. Because it's just me and him right now at it, me and the Most High and his angel guides. That's all it is right now with me, and everything else around me is just falling in my lap. You know, and it's coming from him. And I used to be a type of person that never, I was always a giver. I really never did understand about receiving. Ever since I was young, I remember being that way. Just wanting to give, you know, give. That's just how I do it. And with no alternative motive, how some people have a motive to, you know, get something from you or use something to get something from you or out of you. I never had that type of feeling with anything or anybody that I have done. All my life I've been like this. So now God is showing me that I deserve to receive, and I am opening my arms up for it. I really am. I'm opening my arms for it, because, you know, I have to open up my arms to receive love also. So this is a love lesson that, you know, the Most High God I'm on with now. He's my lover. He's my lover, my friend, my homie, love affair, you know, and all that kind of stuff. He's everything. And I want you guys to experience the same thing too. So that's why I'm here, you know. And I'm going to stay here no matter what, man or no man. Don't matter. I'm going to still be here for you guys. And, you know, whoever comes into my life is just going to have to be understanding of this. And they're going to have to be spiritual too. God, only a God knows. He knows who to send to me. I ain't worried about it. He knows who's going to send me. And I'm going to just, you know, just keep on being me. Whether they, you know, if somebody coming here and they don't like it, well, hey, you just got to go. You know, you know, I know what it feels like to be loved on. You don't love me because you don't accept what I'm doing, you know, the work of the Most High God. Are you crazy or something? All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna stop rattling on. I'm always rattling on, aren't I? Again, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and stay on the lookout for some special promotions that I'm going to be giving. Might come out with a video. You're going to have to be subscribed, you know, in order to find out about what I'm going to go. I'm going to have a lot of giveaways and things that's coming up. So I'm going to leave it as a surprise, put it in the video, and then we'll go from there. Thank you so much for tuning in my channel, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.